breaking news.
Hey, what's up? This is Ian Robinson with MTV News. I'm here in Union Square Park on 14th Street in New York City, which is the cutoff point. They don't really want anybody going into Lower Manhattan. And even though we're about a mile and a half away from the World Trade Center tragedy, you can smell the smoke, you can see the debris as it blows up the street. A makeshift memorial was started here by a college student who wanted to make a difference in the time of tragedy. People have been gathering all day to sign, to talk, and to discuss what happened. We got to talk to some of them.
I was actually there yesterday. I work in the area, and it was like the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I watched it yesterday. I watched it happen, and it's just amazing. And New York City's always been something that's very important to me, and it's just like a part of my heart was cut out when that happened.
Throughout all the chaos or whatever, there was a lot of stampede, and there was a pregnant lady. I feel for her. She fell flat on her stomach. You know what I mean? I pulled her into the store. EMS people came over there. But it was just like the weirdest thing for me is like, besides the fact that so many innocent people died, it was just like walking over the 59th Street Bridge and not seeing the Twin Towers no more. I don't care how gangster anybody think they are. That can, have your whole stomach wild. And it's a very unfortunate situation. And my heart, my condolences, prayers go out to all the victims out there.
Right after this whole ordeal happened yesterday, I was talking to someone on the street, someone I didn't even know. Strangers, everyone started coming together. And something the gentleman said to me, which I'll never forget, was he looked at me and said, "Kid, you're living history." And it's absolutely true. I mean, everyone's going to always remember this.
Seeing what I saw, it's a very personal thing that you're going to possess, and I experienced it with the citizens at the time of it happening. So in 20 years, I can come back and say, that was a part of me. That's an experience I'm still carrying within me.
How is what's happened? How do you feel it's traumatized New York as a community and yourselves as far as just your day-to-day life living here?
I definitely think the innocence is over. I think things have changed forever, and people like our age never seen anything like this, never seen a real war. So I think everything's just changed.
After what I experienced yesterday firsthand, which is what I wanted, because I didn't want to experience it from a media removed point, especially since I live in the city it happened. I went down, I was able to interact with people. I actually met a security guard from the World Trade Center, and I sat with him for several minutes and went through his pain with him. I guess I don't want to live life normally anymore. I mean, especially today, especially yesterday, maybe the rest of the week. I just feel there's so much to contemplate, to think over, to mull over, to sit with, and I don't want to forget it. I feel if I forget it, then I'm not giving it its due.
Why did you start this thing that's brought so many people here?
We were walking around with a lot of people, and everybody kind of felt like they wanted to do something. You define yourself by your own experiences, and something like this happens, and you ask yourself, who am I in relation to this? And a lot of people are finding out that they want to help, that they want to do something good. They want to validate this experience for themselves.
Yesterday, like everybody else, I saw what was going on. I live in Massachusetts, about 20 miles south of Boston. Didn't sleep at all last night, and first dawn came, I loaded up my car instead, drove on down, and got here as soon as I could just to lend my support.
What were you looking to do once you got here?
Anything. Bring firefighters water, lug rocks, just anything, because there really wasn't much else that I felt like I could do, and I needed to do more than just watch it on TV.
I've never felt so much a part of a community as I have these past 2 days. You can walk down the street and everybody's thinking the same thing and everybody is concerned.
It affected America. This is our generation's Pearl Harbor, and hopefully, as tragic as it is, something good will come out of it, and that'll, get us, everyone, to put aside our petty differences and come together under one cause and, make something good out of this tragedy.
Well, as you can see, the scene here is mournful but resilient. We're tougher than that. We're going to get through this. Now, if you want to help out at home and you're not sure what to do, authorities say the best thing for you to do is to give blood. And if you want to give blood, you should call whoever you're going to go down to give blood, because they've had so many volunteers for it that they're actually turning people away. Now, if you are in New York City, you're going to want to call New York Blood at 1-800-933-2566. If you're outside of New York City, you're going to want to call 1-800-GIVE-LIFE or 1-888-BLOOD-88, or you can go to www.redcross.org. Now, for a complete list of volunteer opportunities and numbers to call if you think a family member is hurt or missing, check out mtvnews.com for full information.